Gravesend is a town in northwest Kent, situated 21 miles east-south-east of Charing Cross on the south bank of the River Thames and opposite Tilbury in Essex. Located in the Diocese of Rochester, it is the administrative centre of the borough of Gravesend. Hello, I am John and welcome to John's Box, my YouTube channel, and to another episode or part rather in my series Turdy Town Positives. Now, if you're new to this, in each part I look at the positive sides of what are sometimes referred to as turd towns. That means everything that's bad about them, and yeah, there are quite a lot of them around the country, up and down the country. There's always some list that you can find online with at least 50 of them, and actually some of those towns happen to appear on two lists, on the turd town list and the best places to live in the UK, so kind of strange that is. Anyway, what I do in these videos is to look at the positive sides of these towns, because where there are negatives there are also positives, and today I'm going to feature the town of Gravesend in Kent. Now, there is something in the name which you'll find out why it's called Gravesend. I'll just show you Gravesend on the map. By the way, so far I have featured Widnes and Cumbernauld, so the videos are on my channel if you want to have a look at them. Today it's the turn of Gravesend in Kent. I'll just pin it up a little bit higher so that you can see. There it's along along the Thames estuary, not too far from London. I think it's something like 20 miles east of London. So we're going to find out the positive sides of this town, and really looking at the footage, you'll see what a nice town it actually is, if you look for the nice bits, of course. Yeah, just a minute, I'll just have a bit of coffee. Yeah, to wake me up a little bit this morning. It's quite cold outside. Yeah, and when you've seen the footage, we'll be choosing the next town to review. That'll be part 4. The list here is ready. It might be that your town's on that list. So sit back and relax and enjoy. Also, there will be some fun facts as well, where you'll discover why Gravesend is actually called Gravesend. Unfortunately, Gravesend has been ranked as one of the most dangerous medium-sized towns in Kent and has appeared on many turd town lists as being in the top 10 worst places to live in England. The overall crime rate in Gravesend in 2023 was 148 crimes per 1,000 people. Unfortunately, Gravesend has been ranked as one of the most dangerous medium-sized towns in Kent, and since 1990 the economy of Gravesend has changed from one based on heavy industry to being service-based. The borough's estimated population in 2021 was just over 58,000, a large increase in less than a decade. It has a high population density of almost 10 people per hectare compared to nationally, and it has a relatively young population, since 40% of the population are below 30 and 60% of the population are of working. However, it's so easy to knock places such as Gravesend, so here are the positives, and that's what this video is about, ain't it? So, Gravesend is a town where historic charm meets modern convenience. Just a stone's throw away from London, it offers easy access to the bustling capital, while serving as a tranquil respite from the city's hustle and bustle. Gravesend does in fact have must-see places to visit and things to do. However, it's so easy to knock places such as Gravesend, so here are the positives. Look at this blend of activities. Did you know that Gravesend has the world's oldest surviving cast iron pier built in 1834? I didn't. It's a unique structure having the first known iron cylinders used in its construction. The pier was completely refurbished in 2004 and now features a bar and restaurant with public access to the pier head when the premises are open. One must not ignore the fact that Gravesend is set between the scenic River Thames estuary and the beautiful North Downs. It is an ode to England's natural beauty. It's also brimming with green spaces with multiple country parks, including the award-winning Shawn Country Park nearby. Did you also know that Gravesend is famous for its rich historical connections, including ties to famed author Charles Dickens? However, perhaps one of the most interesting facts about Gravesend is its link to Pocahontas, the Native American woman remembered for her association with the colonial settlement at Jamestown, Virginia. Pocahontas spent the final days of her life in Gravesend, and her grave is located in St. George's Church. Did you also know that Gravesend is famous for its rich historical connections, including ties to famed author Charles Dickens? However, Gravesend is packed with activities that cater to a range of interests. The town also further showcases its cultural diversity through its dining scene, offering food lovers a chance to sample cuisine from all over the world without leaving Gravesend. If you feel like catching a show, the Woodville offers cinema, theatre and live music experiences. So, what's Gravesend like to live in? Here are some of the positive comments I've found.
My husband and I are in the process of buying a house there. I know Gravesend relatively well and it's rough in some areas, I know. We want to move there because of its proximity to London. Transport options, house prices and its diversity. We have friends there already. We live in Hackney right now, which is high in crime, so we're not worried about the lower crime rate here. Which is generally quite high anyway, bro.
Here's another one. I'll read it this time. It's a stone's throw from the beautiful surrounding countryside as well as places like Rochester and Nitham. There's also a rich historical infrastructure which is fascinating, and there are incredible groups and resources in the area if you're interested in this kind of thing. The fact is that there's the riverside town is also attractive. I still can't get over the fact that I'm only 5 minutes walk away from the magnificent River Thames. I've never been happier living anywhere but Gravesend. It's the best decision I've ever made to live here, and I would feel sad if I ever had to move away. It is culturally diverse and quite welcoming. Here's another one. I'll read it this time. It's a stone's throw from the beautiful surrounding countryside as well as places like Rochester and Nitham. There's also a rich historical infrastructure which is fascinating, and there are incredible groups and resources in the area if you're interested in this kind of thing. The fact is that there's the riverside town is also attractive. I still can't get over the fact that I'm only 5 minutes walk away from the magnificent River Thames. I've never been happier living anywhere. Now for some fun facts. For a long time, a rumour persisted that Gravesend's name came from its use as a burial ground during the plague. Having run out of space in London, it was said that bodies were sent along the river to mass graves. Did you know that Gravesend railway station features Platform 0, one of the very few in the country? It is used for terminating services from London Cannon Street or London Charing Cross via Sidcup. does it make sense with the Gravesend? Of course it does. Of course it does. So now we've reached the part. We've reached the part of the show. By the way, this is the Turdy Town logo, if you like, part 3 of 24. We've reached the part now where we're going to choose the town that I'm going to feature in the next part of Turdy Town Positives. Hopefully, it'll be the May edition now. So I'm going to jumble through. You don't know which towns are featured, by the way. So let's go. No time to lose, and I've got one. I've actually chosen this one, which is the town of... Well, we've had Widnes. Come on. How could I choose Widnes again? I must have put it back. Try again, and this time we're going to feature the town of Neath in South Wales. There you go. Next time it's here on the map, just somewhere near Swansea. If you want to, there you go. There's Neath in Wales. If you're from Neath, actually, it's the only Welsh town on the list. We've already featured the only Scottish town, so Neath is the only Welsh town on the list, which we'll feature next month. So I guess that's everything for today. If you have any comments, or if anything that I've presented isn't quite right, especially if you're from Gravesend, please comment. It'd be nice to have some content from the horse's mouth, so to speak. So there you have it. Thanks again. Stay tuned for another video on my channel, John's Box. And by the way, I forgot to plug my own channel. Of course, please support my channel, help it to grow. Right now we're on 731 subs. Maybe we'll get to 1,000 shortly. That's it. Thank you very much. See you again in another video. Bye for now.